Hi, Cancer. Hey, boo. Thank you for being here. So appreciative of your support. I'm going to be actually looking at what is coming towards you. What is coming towards you, Cancer? What is coming towards Cancer? There we go. We see hold your vision. Interesting. A fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. Interesting. Right now we are actually in the middle of a new moon in Capricorn. Today is the 11/11 portal. So I want to see what's coming towards you. Today is the day. What is coming towards you? Is coming towards Cancer. I see Four of Wands here, Six of Pentacles, reciprocity, reciprocation, commitment, a commitment to yourself, a commitment to give to yourself, a commitment to be true to yourself. Interesting. Don't know why that message came over to me like that. Okay. What is coming towards Cancer, Spirit? What is coming towards Cancer? Oh, that one flying. Oh, look, commitment, Hierophant come out. Interesting. The moon, a hidden commitment, an unknown commitment, something that's going to just kind of come at you randomly. I love that. Oh, with the Devil and the Nine of Pentacles. Let's see. The Sun came out. What is coming towards Cancer? Four of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Four of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Oh, Page of Swords. And the King of Pentacles. Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So, Cancer, what's coming towards you is a choice. A choice that you have to make. I do feel like there is, I feel like this, right? There is a real energy of you already know what you want. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like it's very clear in your mind's eye what you're looking for, what you desire, what you need. It just feels very sure. Like you're very clear about, this is the kind of person that I would want. This is the kind of situation I would want. This is the kind of job I would want. This is the kind of, like, this is how I want this to make me feel, right? So I feel like you're getting a taste of that. It may already be happening even, like with this Page of Pentacles. I just feel like there's a bit of already getting a taste of it, a touch of it, a little like sample, right? Because we have the Page of Pentacles here, we have the Page of Swords here. So there's something about needing to make the decision to continue. Like the peace that you're feeling right now, because I'm seeing this Sun card, right? The happiness, the independence that you're feeling right now. Will you continue to make those decisions to move forward toward that? Because there's this energy of like something was not satisfying to you here with this Four of Cups. And then there's like a toxic energy too. There's the option to honestly almost like go within. There's the option to excel, to kind of burst open is what I'm feeling. Like there's an option to, but I feel like you would have to almost not go within, but to be alone. There is a feeling of needing to be not in isolation. It doesn't feel like the hermit, but it feels like, you know, you need to kind of work on your own, work through this on your own. Like there's no real sense of a need for having to get confirmation or bounce things off of people or, you know, that kind of energy. It just feels to me like there's something here about like you already know what needs to happen. It just feels like you already know. I don't know how to explain it, okay? But it's like, it's almost like you have to make that choice between one option or another. It feels to me like it has to do with career, finances, perhaps. Like, are you going to make the actual choices toward, and I just saw this star that come out just now right here. Are you going to make the choices that you need to make to continue? And we see the moon here with the Queen of Pentacles here. Okay, we're going to start clarifying. Okay, Spirit, show me the moon. Why is the moon here for Cancer? Why is the moon here for Cancer? Sun, moon... Oh, 3 cards. There we go. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Okay, so the star card came back out. We have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. Okay, let me actually put this up here. We have the Star card, the Ace of Wands, and the Hanged Man. So something that you were really hoping for, something that you've been kind of looking forward to for a long time, it feels like almost like it's a dream deferred. Like it was a dream that you've been, you know, kind of taking, I don't want to say aimless inspired action, but taking inspired action that you didn't know what would come from it. Like, okay, you feel like maybe you're getting a download, maybe you're getting a dream, maybe you were, especially with the moon energy here, maybe you were getting dreams, maybe you're getting some kind of like guidance, you know, kind of, it's kind of vague, it's kind of elusive, it's kind of like, I don't know if this is real or not, but it feels right, and kind of moving towards that, and you haven't been able to really see the fruition of that yet. You haven't been able to like progress forward. And again, it's this feeling of, you know what you want, but it's not happening immediately in front of you. Like you're manifesting, but it's like, when are my manifestations going to come through? And I feel like because that is clarifying the moon, I feel like, and then we have the sun in the same spread, right? So what that's telling me is like what was almost like what was done in the dark will come to light, right? Because those are direct counterparts. Those are opposites of each other. So it's like whatever you may have been waiting for that was really hidden. Okay, I just got a side note for someone. There may have been a person that you were involved with that Spirit said, as long as you're around this person, I can't give you what you're asking for. Like it's almost like you were like working toward it, but because of the people you had around you, you weren't able, because I am seeing this independent energy here. Plus the Hierophant, the devil, like, you know, it's kind of like going from commitment, toxic, and then separation into yourself with happiness here, right? So I get this feeling that for some of you, there was an individual or a group of people that you were operating with that it just couldn't happen for you while those energies were in your life. You know, sometimes Spirit is like, I want to bless you, but not with them around, right? So it just feels like that's coming to light because of this progress that's going on, especially with this Queen of Wands here. It's something that you were really manifesting. 4 of Wands here. Yeah, 5 of Cups, 6 of Wands, Lovers, 10 of Pentacles, the Sun. Yeah, it's just, oh, and the sunflower energy there. Clarify the Hierophant for me for Cancer Spirit. Why is the Hierophant here for Cancers? Why is the Hierophant here for Cancers for what's coming towards them? And you may have been feeling like really down on your luck, like, dang, am I doing the wrong thing? Like, am I putting my passions to the wrong place? Am I, you know, you may have really been second guessing what was going on, because of that 4 of Cups there. I feel like it's been quite disappointing. You've been waiting for quite some time. It feels like whatever commitment this was that you were in, you know, was pretty long standing, right? Page of Wands, the Death card. Why? Give me one more card for the Hierophant, please, Spirit. And then we have the Devil, yeah. So, and the 5 of Pentacles, yeah. So there was some energy, 6 of Swords. You're moving on from that. So like I mentioned, the Hierophant energy is being clarified now by the Page of Wands, the Death card, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Devil. So you have allowed for this, even if it's been small movements moving forward away from this, it just feels like, do you see how the Page of Wands is like lunging towards the death, which is like death and rebirth, like an ending to create a new beginning. Five of Pentacles is being like left out in the cold, abandoned, feeling alone, feeling maybe even suffering financially, right? And then we have the Lovers here, right? I mean, I have to block that card, actually. So we have the Lovers here as well. I mean, sorry, not the Lovers, the Devil. They both have that same card on there. If you actually, you know what's funny? I actually had that combination, the Lovers and the Devil, come out on my last reading. If you guys want to take a look at that, it's the reading right before this one, okay? All right, so there's a reason why I said that. It may pertain to that. This reading might be connected to that one. That one's, like, I believe, from yesterday or day before yesterday. So then there's a Five of Pentacles. There's the energy of, you know, you had to almost create your own tower moment with this energy, that with this, the way that this commitment was, it was like founded on shaky ground. It was very, it didn't have a foundation. Like you need like a 10 of Pentacles for a connection to really work the way that it needs to. The way that you pull in community, the way that you pull in family, the way that you work with each other, the way that you work outside of each other, but knowing you have that support. 10 of Pentacles is really what's necessary, because even 9 of Pentacles, like, it's all there, but it's functioning for self, and you need that extra one to bring in the family, the community, on all the external ties, right? So with this energy here, it was like you were trying to push forward with that, and you tried to progress, but no matter what, it was like you were throwing seeds on infertile ground, like throwing seeds on stony ground, right? And nothing was really coming from that. So you just realized, like, okay, there's a reason why God, Spirit, you know, the Holy Spirit, my ancestors, or whatever, or this person even, is not allowing for this to progress, right? There was a real feeling of like regression, or even just stagnancy is what this feels like, right? And you may have some regrets because of that. That's why this hold your vision is here. It's like you can't see that what you were hoping, wishing, and praying for is actually coming. Clarify the Devil for me, Spirit. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. Okay, 8 of Cups came out. And the Knight of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Empress. You know, it's funny, these came out over here. I wonder why the Knight of Pentacles, the Empress, and the 9 of Pentacles came out over here with the King of Pentacles. Nevertheless, we're going to remember that and put it over here. Okay, so I just feel like with this energy here, it was like they didn't know what to do. They were confused. They wouldn't commit fully emotionally. They were really trying to be perceived as like this Empress. We see 4 of Cups here matching with that one there. Like a real disappointment, right? But I feel like they were trying to be so much more than what they were, right? Like they were very independent, but trying to be operating in a partnership. They were, you know, kind of slow moving with anything, a little bit cheap, a little bit like, you know, I heard fragile masculinity, right? But even though it's like the Empress is here, I get the feeling that they're masculine, but they may have been operating in like a feminine energy. They may have been wanting to receive. They may have been, you know, feeling like they should get more from you. They wanted to be nurturing, or they wanted you to be nurturing towards them. And it was just not it just wasn't aligned, because it was a big confusion. Like if they're a masculine energy, why are they wanting to operate as the Empress? Why are they operating as the Empress? So that means that if you are a feminine energy, that you would have to then act as a masculine energy. How does that work? I see you as the Empress, and I see you as being the person that was like, no, I'm going to maintain my independence, and I'm going to move slowly with you to see how this really goes. And I think that's what kind of gave you, the insight that you needed to be able to kind of move in a different direction. 2 of Cups, and look at that. Look, okay, so listen to me, right? The High Priestess here the intuition, the knowledge, the downloads, the information, like you've been hearing from God, hearing from the universe, hearing from spirit telling you like this is not the situation for you. Hold your vision, like there's more coming. You're meant for more. Like that's the feeling that I keep getting, like you're meant for more, you're meant for more, you're meant for more, right? And that's even how this Two of Wands energy feels, like you are meant for more. Like keep looking outward, keep like, you know what I mean, like you haven't gotten there yet. Now mind you, remember that what came out over here was the Empress, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. We have all three of, well, the Empress isn't here, but we have the Nine of Pentacles here, we have the Knight of Pentacles here, right? And those fell over here by the King of Pentacles. But what else fell by the King of Pentacles is the Hierophant and the Two of Cups. So it feels like since becoming independent and saying like, no, I can manage my affairs on my own. I don't necessarily have to be a part of this. I don't necessarily have to be a part of whatever it is the devil energy wanted from you, or even if that was your own confusion, maybe that was like your own self-sabotaging energy inside of yourself, your own confusion, right? And you're realizing, you know, I am more than this. Like I can do more than this. I have to just walk away from, you know, what is holding me back. Like stop holding myself back and move forward, right? And once you're able to move forward, because I feel like this is what's coming now. Once you're able to move forward, there's 10 of Cups. So that's love, peace, joy, happiness, community, but in the sense of like we support each other, you know, like emotionally, like we're here to talk to each other. We're here to like be there for each other in ways that really build a emotional foundation for everyone involved, right? And then we have the Hierophant here that's really talking about the feeling of that same commitment, but now we have it paired with the Two of Cups. So it's not just a commitment to whatever this is. It's not a friendship commitment, because the Hierophant has almost like a yes or no quality to him. And it's really like evidence-based, yes or no. Yes, because XYZ. No, because XYZ, you know, if that makes sense. So it's like, yes, because you love yourself. Yes, because you're ready. You can bring this in, and you've confirmed that you creating your 10 of Cups, or the Hierophant bringing it in with this additional 2 of Cups, right, is now going to really build this almost like it all comes full circle. It all like creates a real tangible, you know, manifestation that you were really trying to go towards, right? Yeah, you were healing. You had this, even the fact that the High Priestess is here with the Hierophant coming out, that's another like true pair situation, right? Why is the Sun here for Cancer? Why is the Sun here for Cancer, Spirit? Show me the Sun. Really interested to see what's under the Sun. 7 of Cups, the Tower. Oof. Why is the Sun here? A lot of these cards came out. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, the Strength, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, so that's more along the lines of what I was saying. Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So it really surprised you. I feel like there was a lot of that that like you have too many choices kind of thing, and it was like having all of those, or even like in the future, right? You may feel like you have too many options to move towards at that point, which is like, honestly, it's a good problem to have a little bit, but you almost feel like, you know, the call is coming from inside the house, like there's a fire going here, and I've set my own fire, and now I don't know what to do. I almost feel like a panic from this Tower. I don't feel like it's like, you know, all of a sudden Spirit is causing like destruction and crazy trauma and like random stuff, right? I just feel like it's like suddenly you went from lacking to having too many options. So it's like, especially with this Knight of Wands here with the King of Wands right underneath that, it just feels like there's a huge shift that is like such a stark difference. Like it's just very different from what was happening before. And I think that it all stems from the fact that you started like really caring for yourself. Like I really get this feeling of self-love, this feeling of like rebuilding yourself, like regaining your confidence, regaining your love for yourself, for what you do, for who you are, for how you do it, for what you bring to the table, you know. And this is you, Cancer. This is your energy. Queen of Cups at the top of it all, right? So it's like really thinking about like, what is my strength? My strength is my ability to maintain my emotions, my ability to nurture, my ability to feel love, be in love, and not be ashamed of it. Like just be very clear about what that is. And I think that a part of what may have been going on in the past was not being able to express that without there being an ulterior motive, or whether it was used, or a way that it was taken for granted, even because I'm seeing over here for the Hierophant, you know, every time you tried to progress forward or push things forward, it was death, the devil, Five of Pentacles. Like, you can't do anything with that. You know what I mean? Even when you were putting, you know, Seven of Pentacles over here, it was like it was going nowhere. There was no progression. And now I see that progression with this Ace of Pentacles, especially with the Page of Pentacles as well. They both have that, like, inch forward kind of energy. But then when you pair it with a Strength and the Queen of Cups, and you are Cancer, like that makes you like unstoppable. That's a real ability to progress forward and I think make a choice, you know what I mean? Why is the Four of Cups here for Cancer? The Nine of Wands, yeah. I just feel like you feel like there was a lot of like blockages. There was like a lot of, it was like strenuous, you know what I mean? To be able to get through to the other side, or to get to the part that you're trying to get to, or to get to happiness, or to get to the goals that you had for yourself in terms of like family, even financially, it could have, you know, it could have impacted you. Knight of Swords at the bottom here. Why is the Four of Cups here? Thank you, Spirit. Ten of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, it was like you're trying to find your way out of this. And then I see the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. It's like you're trying to find your way out of this depressive kind of feeling. Like you didn't want to feel ungrateful because you had something, and you had some kind of way to, like, you were making a way. You had something, right? You have some kind of community, some kind of people around you, you had some kind of money around you, or, you know, in your account, you had some kind of relationship, some kind of friendships, but it was like you're trying not to be ungrateful for it, but that's not what you were meant to do. Like, I really feel like you knew that there was more, and that was really stressing you out. That was really making you feel like, wow, I'm really getting beat down over here, and, you know, I'm trying to manifest my way out of it. And I think that you actually succeeded in doing that, because I see the Six of Wands here, and I see the Queen of Wands. Why is the Knight of Pentacles? Ace of Swords. Yeah, it might have taken a while to get to that level of clarity. It might have taken a while to get to that level of clarity, but what's coming towards Cancer with this Knight of Pentacles, Spirit? Oh, way too much. The Lover's card came out now. I'm going to put it this way until I can cover it. Take all of those. These were good cards, too. Oops, I turned those the wrong way. Okay. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here, Spirit? Give me one more card for Cancer. Okay, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you got to a place where you realized that you had to make a choice between, like, continuing to be in disappointment, continuing to be in, you know, just kind of a low vibrational energy, just a low, you know, almost like a place of lack, like a lack mentality, right? You may have been functioning in that lack mentality, and that's why, you know, this kind of feels like it's been a long time coming, but I feel like the clarity is here, and I feel like you have the choice to move forward towards real engagement in society, in real reciprocity with others, and real, like, you should be receiving, like, you realized that you should be receiving what you're giving at bare minimum, right? And I think that it made you really consider, you know, if I can get to a place where, me speaking as you, right, if I can get to a place where I'm able to get what I deserve, would the time have been worth it? And I feel like you were like, yeah, the time, like, however long it takes for me to get there is worth it, because I want to get what I deserve, you know what I mean? Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Four of Cups in reverse now. Interesting. Page of Pentacles. And that landed on the King of Pentacles too. So I can't wait to get to that King of Pentacles. Three of Swords, Four of Cups in reverse. And the Four of Swords, yeah. So you had to really go through, like, I still see a progression there, right? The Magician at the bottom of the deck here. So I still see a progression. I'm seeing that progression from the Three of Swords to the Four of Swords. It's almost like when you have the, it's like you becoming comfortable with the disappointment, like, not comfortable with it, but accepting it. You accepting, like, okay, you know, instead of trying to make this work and living in denial of, like, no, I can make it work, this can happen, like, I can really have this work for me. I feel like you were finally accepting that, you know, maybe it's time for a change. Like, maybe I was wrong. Maybe this is just what I needed for this time frame of my life, and that moment has really changed. Like, it's really, I'm really out of that kind of necessity now. And I feel like the Three of Swords was like that real heartbreak. It was really coming to terms with the heartbreak. It was really understanding that that heartbreak was a gift, right? And you learned that through your meditation, through your resting, through your relaxation. When you're able to go within, because we are seeing that Four energy here, when you're able to go within and you're able to build that foundation, because this is clarifying also the Page of Pentacles, which is earth energy, right? Now, even though Four of Cups and the Four of Swords is not earth energy, the fours are about stability, foundations, just like having a sense of like rest, recovery, just like really just foundational things that you need for life to progress. And no one really thinks about, you know, the plateau between ascensions, right? When you go up and around a mountain, you're not just going straight up a mountain. You're going up slightly, you might go down a little bit, you might go up a little bit, and then you're going around at a plateau, then it slowly elevates, right? And I feel like you got comfortable with knowing like, okay, I may have made a mistake, I may have made a different choice, maybe the time for this cycle has passed. I learned the lessons that I needed to learn. I'm grateful for that, and kind of sat with that pain, and was able to really rest. Even the way that she's meditating, you know what I'm saying? So you were able to really sit with yourself and assess like, okay, you know, this makes a lot of sense, let me move forward. And it was really a gift in disguise. Like, I needed this to go through. I needed to go through this to get to the other part that is really important to me. Like, almost like, I know with the Magician there, it's like you asked for it, you know, but didn't know that you would have to go through that to get there, obviously. But, you know, nevertheless. Why is the page of page of swords? Clarify the page of swords for me, please, Spirit. Clarify the page of swords. Ooh, what was that? Temperance. Yeah. As you were relaxing and learning and healing, you're able to come to the truth. Like maybe you may have done some shadow work. But I feel like, and then, yeah, you see? And then the moon in reverse. I'm going to put these back because it's a lot, but it's no longer a mystery, right? The moon is in reverse now. Like I told you, the sun, whatever was in the dark comes to light. The work that you were looking for before comes to light. You were willing to, the truth was, you had to be willing to let this cycle end. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you had to be willing to let the conflict end. You don't have to have the last, look, Four of Pentacles here. Stability and foundations. Again, you don't have to have the last laugh. You don't have to say the last word. You can let them think, believe, feel whatever it is that they desire, and that's okay. That will let this process end for you, right? Why is the King of Pentacles here? Clarify the King of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Justice in reverse. Did another one go over there? No. Where's the... Oh, and then we have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, so I feel like you really had to become tactful with the way that you were conducting yourself and what it is that you were doing. I think that you really realized it was important for you to not only bring in the finances, but to progress and to allow that to really make an impact on your life. Like that stability in yourself is very important. The King of Pentacles is really a person of like in-depth knowledge of like what's happening in the future, what's going to occur, what they need right now. Like they're so stable, they're so solid, they're usually like a business owner. They're very clear about what it is and they're doing with their lives and what energy they're going to be spending in their lives as well. Okay, so that's what's coming towards you. I feel like it's a lot of stability. I feel like it's a lot of like real clear understanding of who you are, Cancer. I love that for you guys. Let me pull one card for you. Spiritual Awakening card really quickly. But no, that's really great. I feel like you needed that clarity. I feel like everyone needs that clarity, honestly. Like, what is the message for Cancer? I'm gonna pull one card and then I gotta go. Law of compensation. Give that which you seek. The law of perception. Look beyond illusion to the one truth. All right. Yeah, it's feeling like literally what you gave, like especially with like Justice and the Wheel of Fortune and stuff, it's like it's time for the tact, it's time for the balance to come in, it's time for like it's past due, it's past time, it's like it's a little bit late, you know what I'm saying? And not late necessarily like late like Spirit is like late giving it to you, but in terms of like, I feel like you feel like it should have happened before, but you needed some more lessons to learn, and now you're even more ready, you're even more prepared, you're even more stable, you're even more mentally sound is what I feel. Like you're even more like discerning and able to give of yourself is what I feel. Okay, so that's what's coming towards you for the 111 portal. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, comment, let me know if this resonated with you in the comments, and if you want to shoot me an email, my email is down below as well. Okay, thank you so much, Cancer. Until next time, take care.